the keys to making money. This is just some things, some affirmations, if you will, some things to remember, and it's a very important video. This video, it just kind of reaffirms things not to do and what to do, important things. So if you want to make money on CPB, follow these things, be consistent. That is the number one thing, because once an account is warmed up, you need to stay consistent and post every single day. If you miss a couple days, it's going to throw off the momentum, not just in the algorithm, but also with you. Because remember, this whole thing is not possible if you're not okay. If you're not disciplined, if you're not mentally there, because if you're not mentally there, ready, disciplined, stuck to it, seeing the end goal, seeing the light at the end of the tunnel, and hopefully going over those other CPB examples really motivated you. You saw like, yo, this is possible. These guys, every video they post, they're making $200-300 every video. Because unlike, TikTok Shop is like every video you post is a hit or miss. Once you're in the algorithm with CPB, it's like you are in the algorithm, right? So as long as you're posting videos that are, decent, they have high watch time, every single one of them is going to take off because, it's being pushed to the same exact audience, which is really cool. And that's the cool thing about CPB. Once you're really in the algorithm, you're going to see consistent money coming in, and also consistent viral videos as long as you're hitting the same niche. So stay consistent with it, post every single day. There's a lot of potential with this, especially once you fully automate it. It's free money. TikTok Shop, remember. We'll get into that in a second. But anyways, make sure to start with 1 video per day and then slowly scale up to 3 to 4 videos. We said this before and I'm repeating it. I know it's repetitive, but it's to reaffirm to you guys. If you go in first day, you're like, yo, 4 videos, baby, let's go. It's like, bro, chill. If you do that, you're gonna burn yourself out. Especially if you're doing AI videos and you're doing it yourself, you haven't hired a team yet. Each AI video is taking anywhere between 30 minutes to an hour. If you're grinding out 4 a day, cool. You can do that if you already have that discipline. Yes, for some people, the rare, 0.1%, some people are able just to start with 3 to 4 videos. And maybe you can. If you can, go for it. But I'm saying, most people, even myself, when I first started on this CPB page, I started out with 1 video a day because we all have lives, guys. You go, whether you have a job, you have things to do, you have to cook, you have kids, you have sister, brother, whatever, you have a life. So start out slowly, because if you go to the gym, for example, for 7 days, and then on the 8th day, you're like, I'll take a break. The 9th day, you're like, whatever. I went a whole week last week. You're killing the momentum, right? You're killing the momentum. You have to be going consistent every single day to see results. Same thing with this. So start with 1 a day, scale up to 2 a day, then 3, then 4. Make sure you can handle each level before you move on to 3 videos or 4 videos. Remember, I don't recommend doing more than 4 videos a day, or else the algorithm might flag you as like spamming, right? Every time you post, make sure it's 45 minutes in between. 45 minutes in between each post. Don't be spamming it back to back. Very important. Take note of that. 45 minutes in between each post, minimum. It doesn't matter if they're like 6 hours apart, but at least 45. All right, I'll shut up now. Before posting, double check the video is over 1 minute. I see a lot of people, and I've said this before, I'm gonna say it again. I've seen a lot of people post, and it literally, sometimes if it's like a minute, sometimes it'll round down to 59 seconds because it wasn't high enough to be a minute, and then people post it gets 1 million views and they don't make any money. TikTok is just like a schmuck when it comes to that. If it's not a minute, it won't pay you. So a good fix to this is make it a few seconds over a minute. I'm talking 1 minute and 1 second at the minimum, maybe 1 minute and 5, that's fine, but double check before you post so you didn't waste all your time. Always stay in your niche. Always, no matter what. I don't care what anyone says on YouTube. I don't care what anyone says anywhere else. I'm telling you, always stay in your niche. And if you trust me on that, you will be very consistent and profitable in the long run. Trust me, I've seen this time and time again. I've talked with TikTok reps. I have, friends that have millions and millions of followers. I've grown my accounts to millions. I'm telling you guys, always stay in the niche. Don't try to expand and try something else, because it's almost like, think of it like this. You're running a race, full steam ahead, right? You're sprinting. And then for a second, you decide, you know what? I'm just going to go like this. It's like you throw up. Is my mic still on? Yeah, I hit it. You throw off your momentum. It throws everything off, and it does that with the algorithm. Because if you're posting, for example, horror videos every day or ocean videos every day, let's stick with ocean. You're posting about the ocean every day, and out of nowhere, you decide to post a cooking video. You're like, maybe ocean and cooking might go together. Let's do a cooking video. It's like, no, the video's gonna flop. TikTok's like, yo, dude, what are you doing? What the hell? I don't know who to send this to. So now you just messed up the flow. You messed up the consistency in the algorithm, and it's just horrible for the algorithm, for your account. Don't do it. It's not worth it. Even if 1 video you get away with it and then the algorithm's still fine, it doesn't matter. It's not worth the risk. I've seen so many people make that mistake. Never try to expand, because once you're locked into the algorithm, you're locked in, and every video you post, they're gonna send it to the same group of people that love the ocean. Right? People that love horror videos, if that's what you're doing. Stay consistent with the covers. The covers are clean, and the covers will help you gain followers a lot faster, and it'll help you get more views, which means more money. We said this before, but I just want to reaffirm it. The covers will help people that are scrolling through your page. Not only does it look more professional, and they're going to feel better about following, but it also tells them what's in the video. So sometimes, just the image isn't enough. You don't know, so people won't click on it. There's millions of videos posted on TikTok every day. They're not going to sit there and, oh, this page is so cool, unless you make it so cool. So you need to make the covers, and people will click on more videos, check out your page, which means more views, which means more money for you. Covers are important. Reinvest your profits into automating the page. Okay, so we talked about this a little bit before, but this is something we're going to go into in the next chapters of the course, which aren't released yet. They're coming very soon. If you're watching this later in the future, they're probably already there. But automating the page is creating a source of income that you don't have to do really anything for. You've set up a system, and we did this with TikTok Shop for Affiliate. If you guys have seen that course yet, a lot of you guys have. You're able to automate a lot of things when it comes to AI. And some of you guys have done it. That's what I've done. You just need a team in place of literally between 1, 2, maybe 3 people, but usually you can get it done with 2 other people. And one person, they're generating all the AI stuff. So the images, they're doing the audio, you have one person doing the editing, the captions, that type of thing. And then they just send you the video, and you're the big boss. You just click post. That's all you do. You're just clicking post, adding a caption, adding a cover. You're just clicking post every day. They're just sending you videos, and each time you post, it's potential to make anywhere between $1 and $100,000. Because remember, we saw CPB videos get 100 million views. It's possible. So I'm eventually going to show you guys how to automate that system and how to start making money with it. That's very advanced, and it's a risk because you're reinvesting your profits. But if you want to do this right, if you want to be an entrepreneur, the only way you'll become a millionaire is if you're taking risks. You will never see someone that didn't take any risks in their life become a millionaire. A billionaire, give me a break. Sure, maybe you won the lottery, but still, you're taking a risk. You're risking some of your money to win the lottery. If you want to make big money, you got to take big risk, and you got to increase your risk tolerance, because risk tolerance is not something that you're born with. It's something that you develop over time. And the only way to develop risk tolerance is by putting yourself through things and doing things that your mind does not like. Like, I'm about to risk $300 on buying a 10K account. That's tough. Why? I'm about to be paying these people $10, $20 an hour, or $5 an hour if they're over from a foreign country, which is really good money for them. I'm going to be risking that? Are you kidding me? I worked hard for that $5. I don't want to give that up. It's like, yo, dude, listen, you know how much money millionaires lost before they made it? But before I made my first million, I lost $300,000. It was so painful, and then ended up coming back. It's like, you got to risk money to make money. It is terrifying, but it will make you into a beast. Whether you're a girl or a boy, male or female, you'll become a freaking beast. And people can see it in your eyes. When you take risks, it makes you more confident. It makes you feel like a boss, and you're not afraid of anything. You'll jump out of a plane with a parachute on, of course. But you want to take on more things in life, and you can unlock that side of you from taking risks with TikTok and making money. I'm telling you, that's why in the course, guys, we brought on Graham Lickner. We brought on a leader that can help you guys with your mindset and your motivation and the way that you look at this, because TikTok mastery is not just about gatekeeping and showing you guys a little bit and like, oh, the only way you can learn is by getting a mentorship and all that BS. No, it's like we're going to give you all the sauce because we want to change as many lives as possible. So if you guys really, really instill this into you, you will start seeing results, not just financially, but spiritually, physically, mentally. The principles that we're teaching will help you in everyday life. You'll learn discipline from TikTok. So now when you start going to the gym, you realize, hey, when I was consistent with TikTok, I started seeing results. I'm going to be consistent with the gym. And now you got your physique right? You're feeling good. You're just excited to wake up in the morning. Same thing with your diet, right? I'm just kind of going on a rant now, but discipline that you learn from TikTok, you can apply it in the rest of your life. Taking risks in TikTok, you can apply it in the rest of your life as well. Taking a risk to fall in love with a girl again because you got heartbroken before. That happened to me. It was freaking terrifying. Are you kidding me? I never wanted to get with a girl again after what happened before. But you end up taking those risks, and you realize that when you take a risk, sometimes it's not going to work out, and sometimes it'll be the best decision of your life. But you'll never know unless you try. With that being said, guys, that's it for the Creativity Program course. This is just the start of it. Keep in mind, there's a ton more coming. Stick around. Make sure you're in the Discord looking for updates. We're about to launch so much more. If you're seeing this later on, it's probably already there. So the next one is coming up very soon. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. We're going to get into even more in-depth stuff in the future. So stick around. Excited to see you guys. Appreciate y'all, and peace out.